No, seriously, but hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nevaeh, the Purposeful Content Creator. If you haven't been to my channel, I focus on the life of being an author, natural hair, and fashion. Today I wanted to have a discussion about a natural hair technique that allowed me to do trial and error for my wash and goes and made me realize that it was not working for me, so that I had to transition to a different method. And it is coiling versus raking through. I started doing wash and goes once my hair got longer, and once I realized that twist outs and braid outs just really didn't last for me, and once I realized that wash and goes grow my hair more effectively and faster because I'm not messing with my hair, I'm not manipulating it. I am washing it, moisturizing it, styling it, and letting it do what it does. And that lasts me for about a week. You know, in college, I would do my wash and goes. And once I found the product that I absolutely love, which is the mousse, I always would coil because it just seemed like my curls would stay more intact when I did that. And so I don't know if I started doing that when my hair was shorter or when my hair grew more, because I also started doing wash and goes when I cut my hair. I have to figure out in the pictures, but just with that product alone, it just seemed like coiling helped me out so much, because when I would rake through, it seemed like my hair would not really give me the curl effect that I needed with that method. But now, after doing so many trial and errors with different products and different ways of how I curl my hair, how much water I have, I've realized that raking through is the best method for me because it gives me the desired look that I want. So now, switching from foam to gel, I believe that raking through is the best method for me, because when I do my wash and goes now, my hair is soaking wet. And when your hair is soaking wet, your hair allows that product to penetrate through it so well. So once I rake it through, it's so much easier to have a defined curl without having to do so much work to do that. Now, like I said, coiling worked best with the mousse. However, once I switched to gel and I had a haircut that was a very unique shape, I realized that coiling just wasn't working for me, because when I would coil, it just seemed like the roots of my hair wasn't really coiled. And of course, that could be from me not really like digging in there and getting it from the root, but it also was just a lot of work for me to not like it at the end. So the coiling affected the shape of my hair, but it also did not last as long, just because I think obviously, one, I didn't sleep the right way with protecting my curls, but also if I were to do what I do now, which is my stretching method at night, I still don't think the coils would have lasted and that it would have looked the way that I wanted it to look the next day. I've been doing the coiling for a little minute. When I first cut my hair again this past year, it just wasn't working out for me. It was, getting kind of poofy early on as well. So I kind of stopped that. And I realized that for my hair texture and for the tightness of my hair, raking it through allows my curls to be more elongated. And then when I stretch it the night before, the day after, my curls are still evident. If you are trying to figure out how to do your wash and go, I would say not to negate coiling, but to see how you really like it. And what I mean coiling, it's really just taking a strand and coiling it around your finger. I have videos to insert so that you can see it. And when I mean raking through, I mean taking your hands and raking it through your curls to get the product through. Once you get the product through, you should be able to see the curls. And if you're wondering what gel I use now, I actually use the gel from the same brand of but it is a botanical gel. So it doesn't have as much of a crunch or too much of a hold. It has aloe vera, marshmallow root, slippery elm, and honey. So it does do the job of defining my curls, and it also moisturizes my curls, so I like that. But if you want a tighter hold, obviously there's so many gels to try out there. I would say that if you want more of a rod set look, if that makes sense, I would do a coiling method. But if you want your curls to look more elongated, I would do a raking method. For more details on how to do a wash and go, refer to my full wash day routine and you'll be able to see exactly what I do start from finish. And if you want to know what my hair is like now, this is the state that it's in. This is actually, I want to say, a 5 or 6 day wash and go. And this is stretched hair, so this is why it's very elongated and it's a little unruly now because it's getting a little old. But this is the result of about like 5 days of a wash and go, the Raking method. All right, guys, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Put any questions that you have in the comments below, or if you like this video, let me know what you liked about it and be sure to share it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.